everyone. So today I'm going to show you how to take a timer off for an old Maytag washer. This model is quite a bit different than some of the others, so I'll just show you. This is a model A9300, A9300. This is probably 20 years old. It was given to us from a friend. So to start with, there are 4 screws on the back. The 2 outside screws are just holding on this plastic end caps. So Phillips screwdriver, real simple. This is going to give you access to the inside of this panel. As always, use a towel or a rug or something on the top of your washer or dryer so that you don't scratch it up with your tools. And what I'm doing actually is this timer won't advance. It's kind of stuck, so you can make it go on its own and it will spin out so that you know that it's not the lid switch. This is a replacement. I got it from a company called AAP out of Western Michigan, and it came with a 1-year warranty on it. So reused, $28, new was about $60. So that opens up the cabinet top. Now you have to get your knob off. So to show you this, there was nothing on YouTube anywhere I could find. A lot of times if you turn the dial backwards it'll come off. That was not the case with this one. You need a flathead screwdriver or a sharp knife, and there's a cap, and that cap just pries right off. Inside of the cap, I'll show you here, there's a little tab, and that little tab right here just sits on the end of the knob stem. So I'm just going to pry that off. You just slide it off, and there's a spring behind here, so don't let everything go flying. Keep your parts together. There's your knob. This is a real good time to clean any of this. Spring, and then there's your collar. Now when you put this back together, there's a little T-shaped pin here, and you have to have that lined up in the right spot or else it's not going to go on. You've got 2 nuts here, and they're 5/16. So that's what's holding on your timer. So we're just going to take those screws out. Now these timers are heavily color coated wired, so you're going to want to make a note of all of your wires. You can see here you've got yellow, white, blue, red, yellow. These greens and blacks are part of the timer. They're actually attached. You don't have to do anything with those. My replacement matches. Everything's the same. They actually cut the wires so that you could see what color. And when you pull these off, you don't want to pull by the wires. You want to pull by the connector with either needle nose pliers or regular pliers. And then on the back, it's the same thing. You want to check your colorings and see that everything is correct. Now, on this particular one, he had gotten one of his wires off, and you're going to want to make note of these because there are 3 grays, and they're each one a little bit different. So you're just going to swap those out. Now, a lot of times people think that they have to go get the brand new washing machine, but I would say for the savings of getting this part, that it would be just fine to keep on using it, or even just to fix it so that you can resell it later. Because scrap metal on a working washing machine of this age might get you about $10. Where any working washing machine, even for the motor, parted out on its own, is about a $60 buy on eBay. So now I've got all the cut wires removed from the replacement, and we're just going to transfer the wires from this unit to this one. So to start with here, we've got a red and a yellow. I'm going to transfer them right over so that I don't have any trouble. Then I've got blue. This one's yellow with black. And white. Blue. White. Yellow. Okay, turn it over and do the same thing. Purple, blue and white, yellow, blue. Purple, yellow, white and blue, and blue. And I've got red and black. And I'm going to transfer those because it gets several gray ones after this. Okay, so now you've got this thicker gray one that goes up here at the top. And then you have two gray ones. So I've got the skinny gray and the fat gray. And that removes your old unit. The fat gray one on the bottom, and then the solid gray. Going to slip that in there. Use your screws to anchor it back in. And if you don't have the 5/16 nut driver, you can easily do this with a pair of pliers or a small ratchet. I like making these videos because it shows everyone that any homeowner can do these repairs without hiring and paying the service fees that the repairmen want. Now, this edge has kind of a lip here, so you're going to want to make sure that that lines up. So that that's all back into place. And you could screw the back in at this point if you wanted to, or you could do this. So I'm going to put my, you see how that sat in there real nice. You need to put your spring in the opening. And then your knob. And I've got the retainer clip here in my finger. And that just slides right back into its groove, and that holds your knob back on. put your cap on. So now I'll just put these Phillips head screws back in the back. And just like that, you've got your washing machine back together. I was able to open this up in advance and find out the part number. The part number for this timer is here on the back. You can also do searches for model numbers and part numbers. But that is how you replace your timer on this old Maytag washing machine. And this will be my grocery money for this week. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.